Hello everyone, welcome back to e-classes of Statistics Standard 11. In this video we are going to continue short sums and short sum number 14 we are going to solve it. Let's read sum number 14 from section C of exercise 5 of your textbook. Let's read it. The coefficient of skewness of a distribution is 0.85. So J is given 0.85. If its mean is 3.4 more than its mode, find its variance. So mean is 3.4 more. J is given 0.85. Mean is 3.4 more than its mode. So we can write here mean is equals to mode plus 3.4. And we have to find its variance, that means S square. So let's find it with the help of the formula. J is equals to mean minus mode upon standard deviation. So let's put the value in the formula. J is 0.85. So we'll write here 0.85. Mean we have written mode plus 3.4. So in place of mean in the formula we'll write mode plus 3.4. Minus mode we'll write as it is upon standard deviation. So here positive mode plus and negative mode will be cancelled. So 0.85 is equals to 3.4 upon standard deviation, and this s will be cross multiplied with 0.85, so it will become 0.85 multiplied by s is equals to 3.4. So s is equals to 3.4 upon 0.85. So standard deviation is 4 and standard deviation square, that means s square will be 4 square 16, that is your variance. So we have taken out the value of variance, that is 16. Let's solve sum number 15. Let's read sum number 15. If a frequency distribution has mean plus mode is 82, mean is 44, standard deviation 12, find the coefficient of skewness. That means we have to find J. And mean plus mode is given 82, mean is given 44, standard deviation is given 12. So with the help of this equation, mean plus mode is equals to 82, we can find the value of mode. So we can write here as mean value is given. So we can write here mode is equals to 82 minus 44. This 82 will write same. Mean will go this side. It will be in negative sign. So 82 minus 44 gives you 38. So the value of mode is 38. Now we'll find J by putting the values in it. So J is equals to mean minus mode upon standard deviation. We have all three values. We have the value of mean, we have the value of mode, we have the value of standard deviation. So mean is 44, that is given in the question. So we'll write here 44 minus mode. Mode we have taken out, that is 38. So minus 38, standard deviation is given in the question, that is 12. So 44 minus 38 gives you 6. That upon 12 we'll write as it is. So 6 by 12 is 0.5. So your J is 0.5. Let's solve sum number 5 from exercise 5 section D. These are the short sums. So section D will be starting now. We'll start with sum number 5. Let's read it. Which of the following population is closer to symmetry? Population A, where mean is 56, mode is 60, standard deviation is 24. Population B, where mean is 56, median is 60 and standard deviation is 30. So here mode is given, so we'll use the formula of mode. Here median is given, so we'll use the formula of J where median is used. So let's find population A's and population B's coefficient of skewness to know which population is closer to symmetry. So population A values are given. Mean is 56, mode is 60, standard deviation is 24. So the formula will be J is equals to mean minus mode upon standard deviation, as mode is given here. So mean is 56, mode is 60. So 56 minus 60 upon standard deviation is 24. So 56 minus 60 becomes minus 4 upon 24 as it is. So minus 4 upon 24 gives you negative 0.17. Let's solve coefficient of skewness of population B. Here mean is 56, median is 60, standard deviation is 30. So we'll use the formula of coefficient of skewness. J is equals to 3 mean minus median upon standard deviation. So 3 will write as it is. Means value is 56. So we'll write 56 minus median is 60 upon standard deviation is 30. So this gives you 56 minus 60 gives you negative 4. So negative 3 will be cancelled here. 3 ones are 3, 10s are 30, and then minus 4 upon 10 gives you negative 0.4. So A's population is, the coefficient of skewness for A is negative 0.17. B's coefficient of skewness is negative 0.4. So A is more closer to symmetry as it is 0.17 and this is 0.04. So whenever you compare, the signs of J can be ignored. Negative sign can be ignored. Just we have to see which population is more closer to symmetry. So 0.17 is more closer to symmetry. So here we are done with the sums. Go through all 3 sums, revise it thoroughly. Thank you.